All right, let's read about another 7 Habits of Happy Kids character. Here we're going to read about Lily. Lily and the Yucky cookies. And this story teaches us about habit 5. Seek first to understand and then to be understood. Listen before you speak. Seeking first to understand means it's very, very important to follow directions. Lily and the Yucky cookies is a story about just that. Lily and the Yucky Cookies by Covey. It's going to rain all day, Dad, said Lily Skunk. My friends were going to Fish Eye Lake today. Now there's nothing to do. Oh, we can bake cookies, Lily's dad said. It's a perfect rainy day treat. Yum, said Lily's little brother Stink. I've seen Mom do it 100 times. I know exactly what to do, Lily said. Well, her dad said, let's check the recipe just to be sure. Now the recipe is the directions. The recipe tells you what things to put in your bowl when you're making cookies. But Lily said she doesn't need the recipe. She doesn't need directions. First, you have to mix 2 cups of flour, a half a cup of sugar, and a pinch of... Are you listening, Lily? Asked Dad. Dad, said Lily, I don't need a recipe. I know what I'm doing. Be careful, Lily. You're moving awfully fast, said her dad. It's all right, Dad. They'll be perfect. Lily finished mixing and her dad helped her put the cookies in the oven. Lily, look! The sun is coming out, Stink exclaimed. You can go to Fish Eye Lake now. Can I come? No, you're too little. You can stay at home, Lily said. Stink nibbled a cookie and said, But Lily, these cookies are... Lily didn't listen as she ran off to Fish-Eyed Lake. And look, she's taking some cookies with her. But check out her little brother as he tastes them. He's trying to tell her that don't... Hi, everyone. I brought cookies. I baked them myself. I hope you like them. Oh, Lily, those look delectable, said Sophie. Bleh, said Jumper. They taste like salt. I think I'm gonna throw up, said Pokey. Woo-wee, the cookies are kinda gross, said Tagalong Alley. Lily felt awful. She didn't know what went wrong. So she went home. Dad, nobody liked my cookies. And Allie said they were gross. And Pokey almost threw up. And so I dumped them all in the garbage, said Lily. It's okay, Lily, said her dad. You just needed to listen. You just need to listen next time. You don't have to follow the recipe exactly, but you want to make sure you understand every step before you get started. Can we bake cookies again? I promise that I will listen this time. So after dinner, Lily and her dad went back to the kitchen to make more cookies. And Lily listened as her dad read the whole recipe. Stink tried to help too, but he kept eating all the chocolate chips. The next day, Lily brought a new batch of cookies to her friends. Oh, these are much better, said Lily, but no one wanted to try them. I'm not going to go first, said Jumper. Finally, Allie said, I'll try one. Everyone watched as Allie slowly put one in her mouth. Yep. These are the best cookies ever. Woo-wee. They all started grabbing and eating the cookies, Pretty soon, they were all gone. "These cookies are so yummy for my tummy," said Goob. "What's in them?" asked Pokey. "Well," Lily said, "the secret ingredient is listening." Yes, seeking first to understand. It is very important to follow directions. Sometimes it's not just about making cookies. Sometimes it's following directions could keep you out of danger. So always seek first to understand and then to be understood.